Fellas, in this video, I want to talk about 9 ways body game builds a magnetic aura. All right, let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, by magnetic aura, if you don't already know, I'm talking about your energetic presence, okay? Now, you know when you work out, you already go have a physical presence. People can see your ass. But what I'm talking about is what they can feel. The first way that body game builds a magnetic aura is that you start to carry yourself with certainty, all right? And what I mean by this is that you come off like you're more sure of yourself. You know who you are. That's what a nice physique does. It speaks to people in the way where they're like, this guy just knows himself. Look at the work that he's put in, you know? It's like on a deep subconscious level, man. It hits people in their soul in a certain way that they can't even really describe. You know, so that's what having a nice physique does. That's why you want to start getting on this body game journey. Start getting in the gym, build that foundational pillar for yourself, and don't just do it just for looks, man. You want to do this because this is going to build your confidence, your self-worth. You know, if you're feeling weak, if you feel like you have no direction, get in the gym and start lifting some weights, all right? The second way body game builds a magnetic aura is that it sets the tone for how people treat you, okay? So when you start working out, man, people look at you like, damn, I got to approach this dude with a certain level of respect. You know what I'm saying? They don't come at you with nonsense. They don't come at you like how they would come at somebody else who is skinny or fat. Because when you look that way, people see you in a light where it's like, yeah, I can get over on that person. Even if that's not their intention directly. Like I said, it's on a deeper level, man. It's on like a subconscious level, bro. Think about it. When you see a skinny dude, you look at him like, yeah, I can push him around. Not even saying that you're trying to do that. You're not trying to be confrontational and start stuff. But what I'm saying is you look at him, you're like, yeah, I could, you know what I'm saying? He can't really mess with me. But that's what I mean, more in that sense. And you set the tone for how people approach you, how they engage with you, and they come at you correct. The third way that body game builds a magnetic aura is that you don't have to chase attention. You naturally attract it. People they start to gravitate towards you a bit more. When you have a nice solid frame, you almost come off like a protector, a leader, a guy who knows himself, like I said, and people naturally gravitate towards that. You don't look like a pushover. You don't look like a doormat that somebody can manipulate, they can lie to. So this is another reason why you want to get on this journey, man. It's not, you don't want to just get on the journey just so that you can look it. Like, so you can, what I mean is like, so you're like faking it. It's going to start to build your inner strength, man. The more that you stay with it, the feedback that the world starts to give you is going to build you up. And then you're going to start to radiate this aura, this glow. It'll start to just pour out of you. The fourth way that body game builds a magnetic aura is that you command respect without having to be loud or brag about it. You don't have to be the loudest guy in the room. You don't have to say, oh, look at me, I got muscles. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to do none of that. You just walk in the room, and if your shirt is fitting, people can look at you and tell, man. And like I said, you already set the tone for how they going to treat you. So you're going to naturally start to command people's respect, especially with women too. And again, you want to use this to build yourself up. Everything on this list is for you. It's not for anybody else, man. You don't have to brag about it. You ain't got to talk about it. Just let your body do the speaking and see how your life changes. The fifth way is that you start to develop a calm, dominating presence. So when you get around people, you might intimidate some people. You might. But also you have this presence of like strength in the room. You have this presence of like, damn, I can feel this dude around. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you don't even have to say anything. And it really, if your clothes are fitting and it's accentuating, if it's highlighting what you've been working on, people can't help but just feel this, like, they can't help but feel your inner strength. They can't help but feel your aura. When you have a solid aura, you don't have to be the loudest in the room. Let your physique do the talking for you, man. And watch the doors that open for you. Watch the opportunities that come your way. The sixth way that body game builds a magnetic aura is you start to develop a mysterious presence about yourself. And it starts to make people curious about you. People look at you like, damn, I see the dude got muscles. What is he all about? This guy like bodybuilder, this guy plays sports, this guy work outside and do hard shit. Like, it just starts to drum up things in people's minds like, who is this dude? He don't look like everybody else. And that's another thing too, man. People start trying to connect the dots about who the hell are you, because you stand out from the crowd. You don't look like regular, everyday, average Joe. So you must have something going on about you, right? That's what body game will do. It'll create more mystery about you, man. And like I said, once you start building that physique, you just start talking less. You don't even have to say much, bro. Number 7 is that you start to exude discipline and self-control, man. So this is another thing that just radiates off of you without you speaking. People look at you and they're like, damn, that dude is disciplined as hell. I know I can't do that. I'm about to go get this cupcake right now. They look at you and it's like, damn, he must be in the gym 5-6 days a week. He must have so much self-control. He must eat right. And more than likely, you probably do. But again, I probably should have called this video, let your body do the talking or something like that. But that's what I'm saying, man. You start working out, you get on this body game journey, your body is going to say things to people without you having to say it. And one of the main things you develop is that sense of discipline, because you have to get to the gym. You got to change your diet, how you eat. And there's going to be things that you start switching up in your life that people will recognize. It just goes without saying. It comes with the package of body game. Another aspect of that too is that people trust you. When they see that you're disciplined, when they see that you have self-control, it's like it develops this trust. They're like, damn, man, if he takes care of himself like that, he could probably take care of me. And I'm talking about a woman. I'm not necessarily, I ain't talking about dudes or anything like that. But it develops this acceptance of you, like, damn, I know he'll look out for me. Because look at how he looks out for himself. Number 8 is that you become memorable. People remember your ass, bro. They remember the conversations and the interactions that they've had with you. Like you also leave a lasting impression on people, especially if you got a little bit of personality with you, man. If you know how to talk, you got some social skills, man, and you look the part too, people can't help but remember that dude. Fellas, if you're enjoying this list so far, please smash that like button. I really appreciate you guys. It helps the growth of the video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Now for this last way that body game builds a magnetic aura is that respect becomes your default. People have to respect you. Your body tells them, I better respect this dude, or this dude will check me. That's what starts to happen. That's the aura that you start to develop. And what I'm saying is use this for good. Don't use this for bad, guys. I've said this in some other videos too. Because you're going to start to get certain attention, man. You're going to start to get certain looks that you were not getting before when you was just skinny, or when you were fat, or when you were skinny fat. And people can't deny you anymore. They have to respect you. They have to respect the game. All right. So fellas, I just wanted to make this video, man. Again, this is motivation, inspiration. And if you enjoyed it, man, make sure you check out my playlist on the body game. And I'm going to leave that floating on the screen for you. And I will see y'all there. Peace.